But I will speak for them, nevertheless. Sire, by this unprecedented act of leaving Russia, you deeply wound the common people. They are bereft and frightened and resentful of you. I am concerned with the future of the dynasty itself. I beg you to reconsider.
Sukhorukov, if you haven't understood by now, you will never understand. I must go to Europe. Good day, gentlemen. Modanovsky. Can I count on you?
Of course you can, sire.
I might be away for a long time. You will rule Russia for me. You must crush conspiracies, cut off heads, and watch my sister. If she makes the slightest move, kill her.
Sir, may I speak with you privately?
Of course.
Thank you. Did you know that this Jew you elevated to power now wishes to marry my daughter?
Remember St. Paul's words. Let there be no Jews nor Gentiles, but all in Christ.
But St. Paul didn't marry.
That's true. He said, marriage is good, no marriage is better.
He's dangerous.
It's better to have enemies you're aware of.
What made you decide to come to see me?
If the people lose the Tsar to the West, we lose the monarchy.
No, we won't. Alexis is growing up. He believes in the true faith. He rejects his father's ideas. The longer Peter is out of Russia, the longer we have to prepare our future.
The future?
You don't think I'm going to stay here and die, do you?
Would you use force again?
Perhaps.
For the sake of his fleet, Peter will empty Tsar Michael's treasury and tax the church as well.
That would be a heavy cross to bear, wouldn't it? No, you haven't told me the other reason that you came here.
What is that, Tsarevna?
If we get rid of the Tsar, you get rid of the Jew.
We are committed. All that could be done has been done.
Was your father there?
Yes, but he seems to be all right. Some other people were hurt.
Sometimes I don't understand you, Peter Alexeyevich.
Destiny may ride with us today, but I don't see any reason why it should interfere with lunch.
I hope we didn't make a mistake with the pheasant. Well, they eat mostly game, you know.
You'd better have extra bowls at the table for the bones. They don't keep them on the plates.
What do you mean?
After they suck the bones dry, Russians throw them back into the serving platters.
What? With fresh food still on them?
That's why you need the bowls.
They suck the bones and throw them back.
And then they wipe their fingers on the clothes.
Oh, barbarians.
As a father, I understand your feelings. I must understand your feelings. Believe me, I'm writing a letter to Alexis.
Good.
It's time to resolve our differences, although he's bound to reject whatever I say. I'll tell him I'm going to find a wife for him in Europe, and God willing, a grandson to come out of it.
Very good. You can bring him back to you.
Oh, make a note to Shafirov. He's to transfer half the gold to Amsterdam. That will guarantee the wages of the foreign workers we'll send back.
Forgive me, Peter Alexeyevich, but you don't understand the feelings of ordinary people about foreigners. In their blood, they know. Foreigners have been nibbling away at Russia for generations. Mongols from the east, Muslims from the south, Swedes and Poles from the west.
Then they must also know that this is precisely what I've sworn to stop.
All they know is they see a foreigner, worse, a group of foreigners in strange clothing and without beards. And that's a threat. You have to prepare them for it.
Have Romodanovsky collect the capital tax on merchants and boyars, and the first of the church taxes.
All at once?
Let me finish my letter, please.
All at once is a mistake, even though you don't want to hear it.
I also want reports from Shafirov on the reactions to the taxes.
You have them all on your back at once. Church, nobility, and merchants. One at a time. Then natural animosity might work for you.
Wrong. One big shock, and they will get over it. If you do one after the other, the wounds will never heal.
That's not the way my father thinks, and he's typical.
Ah, so that's it, Alexander. In spite of everything, part of you is still in your backyard.